She's smoking. I was getting lots of brown dust too, but looks like it still made a number. Woo! I think that combination works. Autumn Olive has done it twice for me, and it did it a lot quicker for me this time. 3 tries and I got fire, so I'm happy. No char cloth this time either. Instead of char cloth, I took some of the inner bark of the cottonwood and crushed it up and put it in that nest that was, the nest was just made out of twigs really, with some crushed up cottonwood inner bark inside there to extend that tinder. That puppy's raging in a hurry. I think a lot of what gets it done for you though is having the right weather, really. Humidity's real low. It's been in the 40s. The humidity has been in the 40s for the past couple days now. And I heard it got down to the 20s last night, which that doesn't seem right to me, but that's what the weatherman said. Temperatures keep going up and down from the 80s to the 50s. I better move my stuff or it's gonna get toasted. Whoa! Excellent camera work, eh? That puppy's raging. Most of this wood here is autumn olive as well. I might not be a professional cameraman, but I can make fire by friction. I'm happy. I kind of like this longer bow. I tried a shorter bow, and for me, I don't think the shorter bow works. I have a lot of strength in my hands, but I've had some injuries. So if I work my hands a lot, you know, they'll go numb and stuff. And with the longer bow, I can make slower passes, and I still get the same amount of spins. So I think that works for me using the longer bow. I don't have to spin it, I don't have to move back and forth so fast with it. Makes my job easier. I don't think autumn olive is the best wood to use for this, but it does work. And I guess for me that's what counts. I tried punky cottonwood, and I've actually tried all the materials that everybody recommends, you know, and the materials that seem to work for everybody else just don't seem to work for me. I'm not sure why that is, but it is. So I guess that's my lesson to me of the day. Is use what works for you, experiment around with what's in your area, and find out what works for you. Now that I got the process down, I'm going to try some other methods, though. A lot of it was my technique, I think. I wasn't holding the bow level. When I went back and watched my videos, I had the bow and I was going like this with the bow, you know. And that was wearing out my string for one. And I found if I keep the bow at a slight angle like this and just concentrate on keeping it parallel to the ground, that is what makes it work for me. It's not so much going fast, it's just keeping that bow nice and parallel and keeping that spindle, keeping everything stationary as you do it the best you can. That seems to be the ticket. I mean, I've heard guys say they can take oak and do it, and it's probably because they have their technique down so well that they could probably make fire with just about any wood you could imagine. I think it's a lot more to do with technique than materials. This autumn olive actually seems kind of hard. It's a lot harder than I thought it would be. I did make another spindle out of another species of wood here, another shrub. We have tons of shrubs here in Michigan because it's all borderline hardwood and borderline open fields, so there's a lot of shrubs in the middle there. So I'm trying to concentrate on the shrubs because that's what I have most available to me. But I'm going to go ahead and get set up and make me some coffee. I got a little billy can here that I made. I'm going to give that a try and see how that works before I burn up all my wood. Talk to you later.